Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. And by the way, today is my birthday. I want to thank those who wished me a happy birthday. May good God bless you also for the good wishes. Now, there is a lady from Rift Valley going by the name Julia Cherop, who has actually lighted the internet with her request to Safaricom. She wants Safaricom to convert her 500 Okoa Jahazi into cash so that she can buy unga. That means if she's buying unga, then she can afford to have 2 packets of unga, each packet 2 kg. That's what it can do, 500 shillings. And the funny thing is also the response from Safaricom. And after Safaricom responding, by the way, Tuko took that issue back to the internet and it has formed the discussion. And the Kenyans are also responding. People are reacting to this. So this post or the request from Cherop is bringing 2 issues out. But first of all, let us just check on what Tuko shared. One of our viewers just sent me this screenshot. Julia Cherop, hello Safaricom. Is there a way naeza convert my Okoa Jahazi ya 500 to cash ninunue nayo unga ya ugali? Uchumi ni ngumu. A Nandi woman, Tuko wako na mambo. A Nandi woman has made a request to Safaricom asking if she could convert her Okoa Jahazi credit to cash to buy unga. Bei ya juu ya unga imeramba wa Kenya. That's Tuko reacting to this. But now, just go to the post that she made to Safaricom. It is here. Hello Safaricom. Is there a way naeza convert Okoa Jahazi? You see like that. And Safaricom responded, hi Julia, no way. But again, she wrote something there. Bottom up, blah, blah, blah. It's going like that. So she's surprised on the same. That means Safaricom has declined her request. Mambo Imeharibika kabisa. Safaricom is saying, no way, you can't convert it. So if you check on this post, this is a Kenyan who is actually sharing the situation on the ground, how things are on the ground. Even if your mambo ya livo hapa chini kwa ground, the life is so much hard. But as I told you in the beginning, there is 2 phases on the post Cherop has just shared here. We want to look deeper into that because there is the issue of Rift Valley, the issue of voting there, and the situation on the ground. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to this discussion. Now, on the side of reaction from Kenyans, you will realize that there is no one who wants to support or even give out anything small they have to support Cherop. No one is willing to do that. Then number 2, a question someone will ask, if this is a lady from Rift Valley and she's complaining like this, what about the rest of Kenyans? I'm saying so because Rift Valley and the part of Western region is referred to as the basket of Kenya. Huku ndio vyakula ambavyo tunakula Kenya hii mara nyingi hutoka. So, in as much some people will take it lightly, it's not that much simple. Because then someone will ask a question. This one is a lady from Rift Valley. Akonja, she cannot afford food to an extent of begging Safaricom. What about our people who are in Turkana? That is a big question. If those people who are in areas where we expect them to produce food to feed Kenya are complaining, Ruto is in power, he should be asking himself, what about the Kenyans who are living in Turkana? What about Kenyans who are living from the eastern side of Kenya? Lower eastern pia ikiwa huko ndani. What about these people? Hawa ni watu wenye their area you cannot do farming. Kuko dry. So they depend to get food from Rift Valley and parts of Western. If people from Western and Rift Valley are complaining, it means watu wenye wako Turkana na Eastern, they must be dying from hunger. This is the first message. Lazima watu kwa hii nchi wanakufa njaa. Because now in Turkana you don't have money and that food is also not available. Because if people are complaining about bei ya unga ikiwa juu, inamaanisha huko kwao imepanda. Kama imepanda, then in other areas there is nothing. So even in Turkana, even if you ungekuwa na pesa, kupata hiyo chakula ya kununua ni ngumu. Affordability and availability, hizo zote kwa hizo areas zingine there is totally nothing. Number 2, let us come to the issue of choice and consequences. Kenyans were provided with the opportunity and they made a choice. And now it's time to live with the choice. There was William Samoei Ruto on one side, na huyo Gachagua wake. On the other side we had Raila Odinga na Martha Karua, mwenye walikuwa wametuambia mama wa nchi, and indeed watu wazimia wanasema kwamba mama wa nchi ni Martha Karua. So people of Rift Valley, including Julia Cherop, they made a decision to support William Ruto. That decision was because of the tribal politics. If she could have thought outside the box from the tribal politics, she would have easily voted for Raila Odinga and Martha Karua ticket. So Julia will live with the consequences of making a choice to vote for William Ruto, which was purely a tribal decision she made. And I know many Kenyans will suffer with this because they thought William Ruto, since he is coming from Rift Valley, then people of Rift Valley will never suffer because they have one of their own in the State House. Cheriot is confirming that the price of unga in Rift Valley is the same price of unga in Nairobi, in Western, in Nyanza, in Coast, across the country. Otherwise you will not be crying. They will be affording. And by the way, they have suffered a lot because they should be supplying food. They should be supplying food. But again, they don't have. So they're going to live with the consequences. Lastly, let me go to the reaction from Kenyans. If you read comments, and I'm going to read them here, you will see there's no Kenyan who is willing to help Julia Cherop. You read comments, they are like, you made a decision to vote for bottom up. Sasa kula bottom up yako. I know Kenyans normally are a good people. Most of Kenyans are philanthropists. They would help anywhere. Hata saizi ukisema tuko na mgonjwa ama kuna mtu akona shida, or you just try to show up some of the maisha ile ngumu pale kwa village, people will be willing to give even that little they have. Mtu anaweza kuwa kwa tuna shilingi 500 kwa mfuko yake, but out of this small 500 anaweza toa 100 kusaidia mwingine. Hiyo imekuwa ni hali ya Wakenya ya kuwa na ile moyo na utu wa kusaidia another person. But today they are telling this lady that wewe kula kiburi yako. Inamaanisha Kenya mfika mahali ya kwamba wanasema people have to learn from their choice. Let me just read some of the comments so that you can understand what Kenyans are saying here. I like also going through the views from Kenyans, not just bringing my own views here. Stephen Lijodi is wondering here why Tuko is doing this. Why mention her tribe? Tuko pia mulikuwa wakuzimia. This one is just disgruntled. I think he supported the Kenya Kwanza side and is wondering why Tuko is mentioning the tribe. Tuko was right because from there we can learn that if Rift Valley is complaining, then Kenyans are hungry and other people like those who are in Turkana must be suffering too much. Luka Mwangaza, hawa ni wale walikuwa wanaambia bottom up, bottom up, bottom up, kutoka asubuhi mpaka jioni. I didn't know they were also feeling bitter. Daniels. I remember the day Uhuru Kenyatta asked, who knows Ruto than me? We said, where Maliza uende Ishaweri. Today I apologize to my fellow innocent Kenyans. Kimeturamba wakuu 2027 tumvotie tu, tumalizane na tulicho anzisha. Okay, Sharona Tuko, did you just said a Nandi woman? Na venye wakale walikuwa wamejisikia sukari na huyo Zakayo. I rest my case. David Mwansi, a Kalemo, now she knows the consequences of electing leaders based on tribe. Shenzi sana. Sharon, did you say Nandi woman? Cheros, you mean we are all boiling together, including those who voted for Arap Zakayo? Kacheda. Mwangala, Kafment ni yao. Kwani hayuko hustler fund na mambo ni bottom up. Okay. Kahugana, lo, hata hawa walichokipigia kura kimewaramba. Mayolo, sisi tulishazoea. We can't read all of those comments, but it confirms to you that there's no one willing to help her because of that very reason. Choice has consequences. Thank you. Professor Babu Mkreketwa, thank you so much. And for those who have watched up to this far, may good God bless you and see you in our next video.